Anyway, with that in mind, we are at 4 o'clock. It is time for us to get down to business. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
So, violence and beans? Oh.
Yes, beans are also always the answer.
I've seen hell rise out of your eyes, creep up a night to your demise. You gotta fight, I gotta fight. Been it, I need isolation. All this devastation, head needs renovation. Alright. If you had to choose, would you ever let me go? Oh, I can't stop the monster. I'm losing my control. Someone please save my life. Someone please save my life. Someone please save my life. 'Cause I've gone cold. Save my life. Someone please save my life. Someone please save my life. 'Cause I've gone cold. Now I'm stuck in the abyss.
Alright, and hello and welcome everybody again to Elite Angel Wrestling. I am the resident freak with a microphone, Maximus Blanks, and on my left is... Lily.
Hi.
Say hello to the nice people, Lily.
Forgive me, everyone. Hello. It's Liliana Muircastle here.
Okay, so, as we told you guys, make sure you turn on shared environment. Make sure your microphones are turned off. Make sure your media is enabled, all that fun stuff. We gave you the fan links and everything like that. So, we are ready for some action. And, I believe first we are going to hear from our fearless leader.
I knew you were gonna come to me. And here you are, but you better choose carefully. 'Cause I'm capable of anything, and everything. Make me your Aphrodite, make me your one and only. Don't make me your enemy, your enemy, your enemy. So you wanna play with magic? Boy, you should know what you're falling for. Baby, do you dare to do this? 'Cause I'm coming at you like a dark horse. Are you ready for a perfect storm? 'Cause what's your mind?
There's no going back.
Yes, excellent. Be silent, cherished denizens of the New World. It's time to see what's occupied your minds this week.
This should be interesting. Sometimes we get some pretty interesting prayers here.
Apparently, quite a bit. Neko praises me, appropriate, and prays for another successful sunless night. My dear, are not all our nights successful now? Take joy. Those who were last are now first. The rejected have become rulers. You now live in an era of ambience.
I mean, I do like a decent suntan sometimes, however, so...
This next one is from Nayela. She praises me as a goddess queen. Again, appropriate. The undisputed ruler of EAW, bringer of... cookies and shade. I forbid Ben & Jerry's from turning my reign into a flavor. That wasn't her prayer. I just know how your minds work. Anyway, her request is for Jimmy, champion of facial hair, to face the pretender to the throne, Chase Hunter.
Champion of facial hair?
Who? At any rate, I'm starting to wonder if granting that prayer for his mustache was an error. I have much to consider.
No lie, I'm going to submit a prayer to, have his mustache completely taken away and have him be, clean shaven. I think it would be hilarious.
This next one is from Broly. Ah, one of the insurgents. Choke on a hairball? Oh, a cat joke. How clever. Brought to you by the brilliant mind who thought using the throne of a goddess was intelligent. I see we're not challenging expectations here. Hear me well, child. I am not a mere cat. I am a Hecamet and a goddess. I do not lick myself. I have a bath.
Shut up, Max. Shut up, Max. Shut up, Max.
Moving on. Jana prays to me once again. Such devotion she has. I'm rapt with curiosity. And she prays that I hug Neko. My dear, does she not already feel the warm embrace of my power with her every step? It's far better than any mundane hug any mortal could provide. Besides, I have people for that. Next is one from Hiroshi, our officiator. He prays for a night off to spectate. Such an innocuous, humble desire. Very well. I'm sure we can find a slave to cover your duties for one night.
Slacker.
And lastly, we have one from Clara. Let's see. First, she acknowledges the tedium of having to prove my benevolence over and again to the theatrics among us, to the heretics among us. Those who complain and whine about the new world while taking advantage of the shelter I provide with my temple. But she suggests it would do them good to experience the splendor of my world in a setting they enjoy, that they may come to appreciate the new with the old. A vacation, so to speak, to the beach. What say you people? You prayed for a cage match, and you received. Do you now petition for EAW to have a beach day?
I don't know if I want to see what the beach in the underworld looks like, though.
Very well, then. Next week, EAW shall be held at a beach. Perhaps then the remaining holdouts among you will respect the beauty and splendor of my rule. Oh, wrestlers, fortify your swimsuits, won't you? That is all.
Well, you heard it. Next week it is Underworld Beach Day, apparently. I wonder if we're going to get some actual sun for this.
Yeah, it would be kind of weird to have a beach day without sun. I think I have a suit or two that might fit me yet.
I knew you were gonna come to me. And here you are, but you better choose carefully. 'Cause I'm capable of anything, and everything. Make me your Nefretiri, make me your one and only. Don't make me your enemy, your enemy, your enemy.
But yeah, so I mean, I guess, yeah, put on your bathing suits, folks. We're going to the beach. And as the goddess said, fortify your swimsuits.
Does that also mean for the audience as well?
I mean, you can wear your bathing suits and stuff. I mean, I'm sure you probably have some ooh-tastic bathing suit you can throw on or something like that can contain all those like tails going on.
Max! Oh my goodness. Yes, it would be nice to see everyone dress up for this. We could all have a beach party. Definitely gonna have to go shopping, I think. Shopping trip.
Like you need an excuse to go shopping.
I don't. And, oh goodness, Rosie! I hope not.
I'll wear mine though.
Anyway.
We have photo evidence of the fact that I have like a banana sling that I can totally wear next week too. So this works out really nicely. Maybe I'll even go full on Mario and put on like the hat and stuff too.
Yes, Hiroshi, that does sound like fun.
That in mind though, I think we are ready for our next bit of action here.
Yes, on to the violence.
Alright, coming out from the Ankh Hall at a height of 5 foot 8 inches and weighing in at 145 pounds from Spread Eagle, Wisconsin, Miss Hell on Wheels, Taylor Mikkelsen.
We was broken hungry on a summer day.
She doesn't have any wheels.
They
What's
sent
that
the
part
sheriff down to try and drive us away. We was sitting ducks for the policeman. They found a dirty-faced kid in a garbage can. Ooh. And I'm alone. I'm on the highway. Wanted. Dead or alive. Dead or alive. Broken down and dirty, dressed in rags. From the day my mama told me, boy, you pack your bags. I sent the mayor down in his pickup truck. The jury look at me say, Alan.
Alright, and Taylor in the ring waiting for their opponent, and this is actually a match that I'm kind of looking forward to, considering the action I've seen out of both of these competitors. And
That's
their
an
opponent coming in from the Scarab Hall at a height of 5 foot 7 inches, weighing in at 143 pounds from Kyoto, Japan, the Shining Dragon, Amie Luminos.
こんにちは、エミ
Woo.
X.
Alright, and here we go. Referee Hiroshi going, of course, and checking out our two competitors, making sure that there are no contraband on either of their persons. But, you know, knowing the way that these two are such fierce competitors, I'm not really expecting Hiroshi to find any.
Well, hopefully he did a good and thorough check of under the mat tonight. I mean,
Amie, of course, does seem to kind of bring out the best in their competitors when she kind of tests just how much of a warrior they are. So should be pretty good outing here from both parties. we'll see how it goes. Any preference on who you're going to kind of be rooting for here, Lily, or are you going to try to stay a little impartial today?
I have been trying to stay impartial this whole time.
Sure.
No one seems to believe me. Go competitors! Yay!
All right. Early on, it looks like Taylor is going to be the first to get an upper hand here. With Amie with a little bit of jelly legs in the middle of the ring, and then nailing a missile dropkick onto Amie. Great missile dropkick there from Taylor.
It's too early for jelly legs. She just needs to, just breathe through it. She brings out the power in people. They just want to find out the inner warrior. She's fine.
She tends to kind of pull that eagerness to fight from people, and the ones who don't bring it out in the first place, I've noticed she tends to yank it out by force.
And that's the time that they wake the dragon. And that is the crux of it, the violence part of it, waking up the dragon.
Alright, now after Amie manages to get the upper hand here again and gets into a tie-up with Taylor, it looks like a very nice hip toss there. Kind of switching the momentum up here a little bit, which I suspect we will see quite a bit in this match.
Time to prove your worth, Taylor. We'll see how that goes. I mean, go competitors!
Totally impartial.
Hey!
A very powerful scoop slam there from Amie Luminos, sending Taylor right back down to the mat and then following up with some knees to the gut. But Taylor manages to turn things around here quickly and nails a strike of her own.
It's all part of the strategy.
Yeah, absolutely. And following it up with a couple of forearm clubs and a pump knee strike, sending Amie down to the mat in a crumpled heap.
It's all a ploy. It's all part of the strategy.
Oh, Taylor went for the missile drop kick again there, and unfortunately this time did not quite connect. Amie expecting it again, and getting out of the way. So perhaps it had gone to the well one too many times there. But, however, Taylor did try to perform a scoop slam there, and Amy's sheer size and strength just winning out in that test of strength.
Too many tentacles in the way. Hiroshi!
Lily, let's be honest, you've seen enough hentai to know where that's going.
I have not, thank you very much. Anyway, back to the match!
And Amie with a clothesline on Taylor, knocking them down and, of course, regaining control here. And we're pretty much seeing what we expected to with this match. Very, very strong competitors and a lot of back and forth here so far as Amie follows up with a nice sidewalk slam.
Did you see how far up she flew? And then, bam! Hit the mat? Like, wow.
Yeah, she got some elevation there, and absolutely, that added little bit of height makes the impact that much worse. Oh, but Taylor just literally bodies Amie Luminos out of the ring and into the sand, right up against that very solid, unforgiving barricade.
Oh, but look, she's getting back up.
Yeah, Amie is nothing if not resilient and managed to spring right back up there and bring... Oh, Taylor, though. Sunset flip... I guess you would call that a sunset flip powerbomb to Amie Luminos.
All I know is it was an up and over, and then another up and over, and then down she went. But look, she's back up again.
And there we are, back dead center in the ring again with Amie sending several strikes in on Taylor Mikkelsen, and then back into the collar and elbow tie-up.
It looks like the dragon has ended its slumber. Oh!
Wow, that was a very forceful suplex there from Amie. And Taylor is a little bit less quick to get up this time.
We got a 2 count there and a kick out. It's okay. It's all right. We got this. I mean, go competitors!
Yay, violence.
That is
And
what it's all
attempted
about.
pinfall there. Only going to 2 as Amie rushes the corner and splashes hard into Taylor, following it up with some knee strikes right in the corner there. And despite the very similar heights, Amie can really kind of get some elevation on those Legos and really drive those knees home. And of course, after that monkey flip there, Taylor manages to fight back and regain control on Amie, catching her with a flatliner, which you have to really commend her resilience, because there were some seriously painful looking maneuvers performed there in the last little bit to both parties, really. I mean, honestly, both of them are very incredibly resilient. Scoop slam from Taylor, sending Amie back down onto the mat.
Well, control is only temporary sometimes, so it's just a matter of time.
Oh, modified scoop slam into a stunner. That really was very innovative and a very impressive move there from Taylor. However, she did try to follow it up with an elbow drop, and Amie managed to get out of the way. And this is this is almost kind of like that ethereal stamina and resilience that you kind of see out of Amie in each of her matches.
Yeah, but remember, magic isn't real, so it's just, good workouts, good stamina, good endurance.
Lily, you have 9 tails. You can't say magic isn't real. Our referee is a Cthulhu.
I don't know if you know this, but these are made of simulated and vegan fur and all kinds of skeletal things that are not bone.
So Lily, how does the tail stay attached then?
It's a harness system. Yeah.
In the system? Okay, I'll go with that. But what about our referee with face tentacles?
Very elaborate. It's very elaborate, and maybe there's a mechanism, and it's got to be really heavy, don't you think?
I think they are actually face tentacles. Just like my partner is still a vampire's thrall. Thank you very much.
I think that you watch too much TV. Yes.
Oh, ground and pound there from Taylor Mikkelsen on Amie Luminos, completely losing control up there. And standing over the fallen form of Amie. Really impressive kind of strong style ground and pound there from Taylor.
Oh my goodness, if she doesn't watch out. Oh, catch your senses, catch your senses!
She's got her sized up too, so let's see if this connects. Although she is waiting quite a bit of time here, so this could come back to bite her. We'll have to see what happens. Now, of course, Taylor's had a rough patch lately, but today she is really showcasing some real talent in that ring. and showing a real determination to try to come out on top.
Oh, 2 count, kick out. Oh.
Very close pinfall there, but Amie's still in this match, who we haven't really seen lately as much, but, you know, we always know she does bring a lot to the table and is always a very fierce competitor.
Perhaps you are right. There's been a couple of matches as of late, and Taylor has had her ups and downs, but I'm sure that, you know, the true power will prevail.
Well, Taylor's no rookie in this business, so I'm sure she's very well aware about, you know, that sometimes you go on a bad run and is determined to correct it. And right now, she sure seems to be doing so. As she nails Amie with an Argentine face buster.
Ah!
Oh, but Amie manages to fight herself back up to her base, and perhaps we're looking at another momentum shift here in this match. These are the kind of matches that you really do live for, because they're the ones you could watch all night long. You know, 60 minutes, 70 minutes, however long. It's tough on the competitors, but it is a hell of a match to watch.
Oh goodness, we're getting a little slap happy now, aren't we?
Very, very Western style. Actually, I guess it would be Eastern. Eastern style kind of show of strength here. The back and forth chops, trading one after the other to each other. You see that a lot in a lot of the Japanese wrestling circles.
Hi, you do.
Oh, Dragonlance from Amie there. She fully connected to it. I don't think she's quite done with her either, because there she is putting her up onto the top rope. Oh, lordy, here comes a high-impact move. Ooh, superplex. Oh, that's got to hurt. Oh, that's got to hurt both the competitors, though, 'cause that's a very self-inflicting move, because you're also coming down from the top rope along with your competitor.
Sometimes sacrifices need to be made for a really good up and over.
1, 2, and kick out from Taylor. Close call there for Taylor Mikkelsen as Amie had the 2 count on her. Credit to our referee Hiroshi for being right in there though and getting that count and seeing that shoulder off the mat.
I wonder if you've gotten some good eyesight along with the tentacles. Oof!
Well, sure you can from Amie. That's one of those ones that can come out of nowhere and really send you flying. And Taylor is down on the mat.
But
not
for
so
long.
much anymore.
Even higher.
We're going to Dragon's Edge. 1, 2, and 3. We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. Lily, impartial.
Congratulations, competitors!
Here is your winner by pinfall. Will be one-winged angel, Luminos.
Oh, and the words of affirmation towards the end there of like giving her props for her work and helping her up to her feet. That's a wrestler right there.
Very strong showing from Taylor there as Amie helps her up and really congratulates her on a hard-fought match. And yeah, amazing strength and ability displayed by both of these competitors. Yeah, terrific match there, and plenty more to come here still too. In fact, we've got Jimmy Roberts versus Jillian Hayze coming up next. But yeah, I think I am gonna probably consider submitting that prayer I was talking about. I think we could go for a little clean-shaven Mr. Victorious there. Get rid of the old porn stash / handlebars thing he's got going on. And you know, what do you think, Lily?
Well, it didn't work giving it more oomph, so maybe taking it away might help? Porn stash, what's that?
Lily, come on.
Honey.
Beneath his mustache is another mustache.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, Jesus, here we go.
Is that a thing? Is it, Max, is that a thing?
I don't know, but here comes Mr. Mustache himself.
Ah, Mr. Mustache! Wait, that's not his name.
Nothing is bigger than your ego. Nothing is bigger than your ego. Oh. There is something about you. You believe you're a child of love from golden gods, come on. You were given the power, more than you can devour, and forget the responsibility that comes along. Hey, 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 everybody.
This thing on. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Jimmy Roberts. I am simply victorious. I am the only competitor in EAW that is untouchable, undefeatable, and simply stashalicious.
And yet untitled?
You see, a couple of weeks ago, I prayed to our loving, all-powerful goddess Nefretiri, for a sexier mustachio. Look at this. This is not sexy. My name is not Grizzly Bloody Adams. This keeps up, I'll end up looking like Kratos.
He's speaking English, right? Who? What?
It's jungless. I said stash, not out of control mind of its own slap of a full stash. So now I gotta once again show you a bunch of lowly trash buckets the power of this not so sexy stash holds.
Oh, how rude. Did you hear what he called all of us? I don't think that's very sexy at all.
I mean, coming from a guy with a mustache like that, I mean, you know, he can't really say too much because he kind of looks like a trash bucket himself.
So not every guy has a stash like that?
No, not every guy has a stash like that. Sorry, Lily.
He'll be sorry. I think maybe if they're not what they want, like the sexiness that he's looking for, then they should just get rid of it. Yeah.
And I think Jillian Hayze has heard enough. So here comes his opponent. At a height of 5 foot 5 inches, weighing 117 pounds, from Eureka, California, the California Kid, Jillian Hayze.
Now let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. A state that's untouchable.
What's that smell? It's always when she's here.
Like a slug to your chest. Like a vest for your Jimmy in the city of sex. We in that sunshine state where the bomb ass him be. The state where you never find a dance floor empty and pimp speed. On a mission for them greens. Lean, mean, money making machines, serving fiends. I've been in the game for 10 years making rap tunes. Ever since Honeys was wearing Sassoon, now it's 95 and they clock me and watch me diamond shining, looking like I'm Rob Liberace. It's all good.
So we've got one competitor in the ring here who is celebrating high times, and the other one looks like he's waiting for high noon to have a showdown with Wyatt Earp.
I think I'm going to have to do a lot of Google searching later.
Alright, Hiroshi gives them the once over, gives them the all clear, and I think we are about ready to get down to business with these two. This should be, well, to at least an interesting match, given, you know, Jimmy's delusions of grandeur and Jillian's smokiness. We'll call it that.
I think Hiroshi should find out if she'd been sprayed. You know, like one of those, what are they called? Stunk? No, that's not right.
Alright, and there's the bell. Let's see. So we do know Jillian's had sparks of brilliance with some of her acrobatics and everything, and really rocking that sloth style though too. So we'll have to see if it works with Jimmy Roberts. I would not be surprised to see it kind of confuse him, to be perfectly honest. Oh, the deadly shin kicks from Jillian on to Jimmy Roberts. You know those just have to absolutely sting. Oh, there she goes, ducking under two clotheslines from Jimmy Roberts there. And that is exactly what I was talking about. Those sparks of brilliance and acrobatics from Jillian Hayze after totally lulling Mr. Mustache into a sense of false security as a result of those early sloth-style kicks.
She's a little wily thing, isn't she? Getting in there, getting around him.
She really is.
Yeah. Oof.
And it looks like Jillian punched Jimmy, but the stash appears to be cushioning the blow.
Oh, that's what it did the last time when he kept falling down on his face and bouncing back up.
Oh, and it appears that the punch hurt Jillian's smoking hand. So she's going to have to learn how to be a little ambidextrous when she tokes, apparently, from here on out. Jillian goes for a sunset flip, but Jimmy is just not having it at first. Takes a few tries and then finally gets him in for the pinfall for a 1, 2, and only 2. I thought this was going to be over quickly, folks, but no such luck as Jillian manages to only get 2 count on Jimmy there. Jimmy managing to grasp, avoid defeat so far, we'll call it.
I think it's his size. She had such a terrible time getting him to fall over. He was trying for balance. Oh, goodness, she's so tiny. He shouldn't hit her that hard.
Jimmy with a headbutt followed by a knee drop onto Jillian there, and Jillian is down on the mat. Hopefully she can turn things around here. I am totally not being partial here, but yeah, you can kind of tell that I have one that I prefer over the other in this match, maybe just a little bit, just because of how delusional and ridiculous one of these people is, and I don't mean the person who kicks people in the shins.
You telling me to be unbiased, and there you go, being a little bit biased. I think maybe next time he should pray for something other than a sexy stash. Maybe a little bit of, I don't know, manners?
Oh, look at Lily being all sorts of huffy over here. Jeez.
I just like to follow the rules, that's all. Just a little bit. I mean, the audience agrees with me, right? See? There we go. Yeah! You guys get it? See? But I am on the same page as you when it comes to our opponents. Go competitors!
Lily, meanwhile, switching gears from yandere to tsundere over here. But, you know.
Hitoy, Max.
Jimmy just pounding away on Lily. You know, referee Hiroshi is going to go ahead and break these up if those are punches. I can't quite tell from here, however. Oh, they're clean, apparently. Okay. But somehow, you know, everything's on the up and up for once. That's a rarity. But, yeah. Hopefully Jillian can turn things around here as Jimmy pulls her back up and takes her right back down with an inverted DDT. Jeez, oof. The impact of that move.
I'm hoping you just didn't jinx things by saying things like that. But oh, 1, 2,
Goes to the
and
pinfall and oh, nope.
Out she goes.
No victory for Jimmy Roberts just yet.
No victory for the mustache. Maybe that's what he wants from it.
Jillian still managed to stay in there despite the onslaught from Jimmy here. Hopefully there won't be any lasting damage, and because we are definitely seeing the yeah. So, yeah, we do see the size difference, as I was saying. But, you know, Jillian's a little wiry, while Jimmy is built with more of an athletic build. And that's definitely kind of coming into Jimmy's advantage right here. But, Jillian's definitely got some resilience.
I mean, look at her. She's outside the ring, but yet she's standing up. She's ready. She's ready to go. And she's asking for something?
Yeah, I believe she's asking for her spliff, which, maybe it works like the Spanish for Popeye. Maybe it gives her super strength or something.
I think I should bring a notepad when I need to look things up. I need to write these all down. There's so many things. Yay, let's go, wrestlers!
Poor innocent Lily doesn't know what a spliff is.
I don't know who Popeye is.
You don't know who... Wait, what? No. No, Lily, you gotta know who Popeye is. Come on now.
Anyway, let's get back to the match.
Alright, Jillian back up and on the apron. Let's see if she's ready to go back to taking care of business with Jimmy here. Oh, and a springboard into a Canadian destroyer. Very impressive move from Jillian. I guess the spliff did work.
Canadian. I wonder what Remy's doing right now. And I wonder if he knows that I'm touching the desk.
He's probably molesting a table.
I think I need to look at some cameras on my phone for a second. Give me 1 sec. Oh, no, everything's okay. Yeah, everything's okay. I'm going to put this back in my pocket.
Alright, and it looks like Jillian is actually getting the upper hand here, picking Jimmy back up and nailing them with a knee trembler.
I was too distracted. I didn't see the change in positions. Oh!
And follows it up with a Kokeshi headbutt. Fans encouraging Jillian to rip off Jimmy's mustache.
But those are attached right. Max, can you come here for a second? I need to see something.
I don't have a mustache, Lily.
Oh.
You can leave my goatee alone. There's somebody who actually likes that.
Hi, Rosie!
And she goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, and no. Jimmy manages to kick out again. He may be a goof and he may be delusional, but he definitely can kind of hold his own in the ring and manage to stay in there for longer than you would expect for a goof like him.
I'm not sure about a goof. Maybe a toadstool, but not a goof. I mean, goofs are funny and lovable, and you want to be wrestler.
Oh, and Jimmy Roberts catches Jillian Hayze and spikes her with a catch DDT.
Oh, they're not cheering for the mustache, are they? Are you? Oh, dear.
And Jimmy manages to claim the victory after that spike DDT. Oh, we're never going to freaking hear the end of this now. Oh, Jesus. The freaking...
Look at you now, you are an
The humanity? I've heard that phrase used before.
Yeah,
the humanity.
Yeah, well, this is going to be freaking insufferable.
I hope she's okay. Jillian, do you need more of your spliffy thing? Spliff, what is that thing?
Here's your winner. By pinfall. God help us all. Victorious, Jimmy Roberts.
Nothing is bigger than your ego. Nothing is bigger than your ego.
Does that mean the mustache won too? Is it like a tag team thing?
Maybe he'll actually want to keep the ridiculous mustache now.
You were given the power, more than you can devour, and forget the responsibility that comes along.
Some of our audience members.
Everybody will do anything to be with you, baby, or to fool around, baby, just to kiss will be content. Everybody wants to be like you to get the big money. Yeah, you got it all, honey. Wait, now this is real funny. It isn't true, this is all in your head. Look at you now, you are enormous.
Well, it looks like she was able to get up.
Nothing is bigger than your ego. Simply the best and fucking gorgeous.
But yeah, no, we're never gonna hear the end of this now. That goofball has finally freaking won a match, so now he actually has a reason to try to call himself victorious.
But is it really victorious when you've only won one?
Nothing is bigger than your evil. Nothing is bigger than your
Well, I mean one victory, but victorious sounds like as many victories, and we saw the one. I mean, we only saw the one.
Alright, and at this time, of course, it is time to talk about our sponsors and send a special thank you. Tonight, we'd like to take a moment to say two things. Firstly, we greatly appreciate the time we had with Skyline Wrestling, and for the heavy heart that we announced that the Sim is closed down. Skyline and its management have always been strong supporters of EAW and its fans, and have nothing but our deepest respect and admiration. We wish only for the best for its management and their future projects, as they'll always occupy a warm place in our hearts and a venerated spot in EAW's history. Second, we want to welcome you to our new home. Sponsored by Pain Inc. Pain Inc. is a burgeoning project with an eye towards more wrestling content, so watch this space. As development continues, we'll be happy to bring you more information. For now, you're invited to show our new sponsor some love and appreciation for supporting our events. Their Landhost tip jar is located right beside the EAW production tip jar, so be sure to show them plenty of love. While there's no event coming up, you can catch up on last week's events, as they've released this weekend on YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to post that link for you here in 1 second. There we go. And yes, so again, thank you very much to both Skyline Wrestling for being a very great home for EAW, and thank you for Pain Inc. for being our new home. And here's to many, many more matches here, hopefully, and to good times ahead, hopefully.
Alright, give me that.
And the utterly large Vicky Vicious back at it here in EAW.
A few weeks ago, I set out to prove myself to Nefretiri. I had Angel down and about to destroy her when someone took that chance from me. That someone was this rookie, Nagendra. Get out here and face me.
Alright, and we're off to the races. Vicky wastes no time in calling out Nagendra. And here comes Nagendra to answer that call.
Just who in the hell do you think you are? Some little punk looking to make a name for herself? You came out here to talk to Angel, have a nice little chat. Tell us about yourself.
You sound angry, Vicky. Why not just get to the point already?
Interrupt me again, and I'll beat your ass right here and now, little girl. Now, shut your mouth. You told Angel you wanted to find strong allies? You want to fight the good fight? How about you let me give you an example? How about I pick up where I left off, and I do to you what I was about to do to Angel? Or are you only good for sneak attacks like a scared little bitch?
I mean every word I say, Vicky. I think you do too, so that's one thing we have in common. Even if it does take you some time to form any coherent thought into a sentence. But if that's what you want, fine. Today, we'll meet and prove who is worthy of their allies. And I'm going to go ahead and take Vicky throwing the mic out of the ring as meaning that we have ourselves a match, everybody.
Oh my goodness, the language on her, the mouth she has.
And Vicky letting referee Hiroshi know to watch those tentacles as he checks her for some contraband. All right, referee rings the bell here, and we are off to the races with Vicky immediately overpowering Nagendra.
Oh, I nearly missed the beginning of the match here. Remy messaged me and said that he had an otter fact. This one's interesting, I think. You know that otters secrete something called anal jelly? It contains secretions from anal glands and sheds intestinal linings. So next time someone says that they're jelly, hit them with that fact. Seems kind of weird.
Why is Remy sitting at home looking up otter facts, is the question. That being said, though, our action in the ring, Vicky still is in control, and really taking it to Nagendra as kind of payback for involving herself in Vicky's business several weeks back.
She really is sore by all of that, but you know what? Shouldn't be a bad guy then. I mean, go competitors!
All right, and it looks like they're working that leg on Nagendra, really trying to take that base out from them there. Kicking the back of the leg with those just big, burly otter paws. And then elbow dropping onto the knee.
You know what, Nagendra? Get her. And explain to her that such language shouldn't be tolerated, and even on an adult sim.
Nagendra taking control here, but unfortunately Vicky's size is just too much for her as Vicky manages to just once again toss Nagendra. And heavy duty leg drop there, dropping those thick thighs onto Nagendra.
Still a little confused about the jelly. I mean, the only jelly that I know is the stuff that you put on toast, and it's really tasty. I mean, I have heard people say that they were jelly.
Vicky with a released dragon suplex there too.
Ooh, more dragon stuff. Is a snake kind of like a dragon? Well, that move there kind of almost looked like a dance. Even...
Yeah, snake kind of is like a Chinese dragon.
Oh! That...
Ooh, overhead arm breaker onto Vicky Vicious. Well, I suppose that is one way to kind of limit her strength, is if she can't use her arms, she ain't going to lift anything up, that's for sure.
Yeah, but it's the legs you gotta really look out for. Those are the strongest parts of the body. Oof, when you kick. By the way, some things I said last week about trying out moves at home, there's some things that you shouldn't do at home. And leave it to trained professionals. I think I left him with enough ice packs.
Other things, meanwhile, are quite fun to try at home.
Like jelly?
I don't know, but I think you should answer Rosie's question. That being said, though, Samoan drop from Vicky there, and a Oklahoma slam sending Nagendra back down to the mat.
I didn't hear Rosie say anything just then. Look at that move. Ooh, that was. Ooh, yeah. Come on, Nagendra, you could get... Oh, that...
Ooh, a big splash from that large frame of Vicky's just down on Nagendra.
I thought otters were little. I guess not.
Now, don't get me wrong, Nagendra's not tiny by any means, but Vicky is a whole lot of otter.
Oh, like what Serenity says, the thick thighs save lives thing?
I don't think Vicky's thick thighs save anybody's lives.
I think I'm going to agree with you on that. Well, let's check out Nagendra.
Lily, did you just say you're checking out Nagendra's thick thighs?
Well, I'm looking at them to see if they compare.
Okay. I'll allow it.
Oh.
But, yeah, I don't think Vicky was really ever all that thrilled with Nagendra, coming in to make the save for Angel Blue, 2 weeks ago. And, it's really kind of showing right now.
Oh, such a powerhouse team. Nagendra, Angel Blue, and Lena Collins. I think they could be, let's see here, the Dream Team, the Team of Justice, the Justice League? No, that's taken. That is taken, right? They can't be the Justice League. Oh, slammed right in the corner buckle there.
Yeah, Justice League is absolutely spoken for, Lily. Sorry. Yeah, Vicky just hurling her into the corner and stomping an absolute hole in Nagendra.
Oh no, she's doing it! She's doing the thing!
Stink face. Some people pay good money for that.
No, that's dirty! Ugh! Have better manners! She needs manners. Oh, maybe I'll actually put a prayer in and get manners for her and for Jimmy. Yeah, they need them.
Miracles only go so far, Lily.
Well, it doesn't hurt, though, does Hiroshi? I think one of your tentacles winked at me.
I don't think his tentacles have eyes.
Well, it did something. Come on, Nagendra, you could do it. Come on. Ugh.
Those club-like punches on Nagendra have to hurt. You can tell that she just falls to a crumpled heap on the canvas.
Well, they better be open-fisted. That's all I've got to say about it.
Oh, they're not. Referee Hiroshi has something to say about that for sure, and he's giving Vicky a stern talking to, which if she keeps it up, is going to be far more than a stern talking.
Now, Vicky, you better start acting up. Acting right. Oh, goodness. I'm so incensed that getting all flubber-faced. Oh, she's slippery, isn't she? In and out, in and out, in and out.
Nagendra, actually, they've definitely got some good, I don't know if I would call it acrobatics. It's not quite acrobatics, but they are definitely athletic and very lithe in their movements.
Slippery like a fish. You know, like when you catch a fish, and then you have to clean it all up and stuff like that, and it keeps slipping out of your hands in the sink, and then it goes all over the place, and then you sit on the floor and you cry a little bit, and then you get back up and try it again.
Or, like a snake.
Yeah, I suppose. I guess it could be like a... Yeah.
And it looks like Nagendra's actually turning things around here with a basement drop kick to Vicky. with the pinfall, but only getting the 1 count.
She just needs to find her feet. I think that's all she needs to do. Once she finds her feet, then she'll be able to figure it out. I hope that she went back and looked at some tapes of any matches that Vicky had to be able to, assess and strategize.
Well, it looks like Vicky's got her set up for a powerbomb. This could be the end here for Nagendra.
I don't know. She's got a lot of endurance on her. What?
Oh, and she pivots it into a power slam, sending not only Nagendra down, but all of her mass on top of her.
Okay, even I have to admit that was a pretty good move.
And she follows it up with a rolling knee drop. Really, one of the more technical moves I've actually seen out of Vicky since her time starting here in EAW. And Vicky has firmly reestablished the upper hand here with a belly-to-belly suplex on Nagendra, and then getting her back up to her base again, and following it up with a German suplex pinfall. 1, 2, and kick out by Nagendra.
I wonder what I could call the other team. I mean, you got the team of justice, the good guys, the ones that will prevail, the heroes, and then what are they about the other ones? Jelly that they ain't us? That was impartial, right?
Oh yeah, totally impartial. Yes, Vicky just manages to maintain the upper hand here more and more on Nagendra, but things are starting to kind of look a little bit late in order for Nagendra here to kind of try to turn things around.
Well, I was just trying to connect the amazing artifact. Whoa! There was a move.
All right, right on. Nagendra actually does manage to turn it around and get a Russian leg sweep onto Vicky Vicious. Take that base right out from under her.
It made the whole ring rattle. I think it shook our table. Could this be like Anlena Collins, where she's had enough and now it's time for extreme violence?
Nagendra really just driving Vicky's head into the turnbuckle over there. And you do have to kind of wonder when Nagendra sends Vicky to the ring, to the mat, like after a big maneuver or a big fall, and really takes her out. Is that like Jack making the Giant fall down on the ring? It was like fee fi fo. Oh fuck!
That is such a terrible phrase. Why would he say that?
Because it would be the Giant falling, and the Giant's the one who said fee fi fo fum. And I don't know why I have to explain this.
But that's not what you said the first time. You used a different word for the last word.
Oh, do you mean the word fuck, Lily?
Max, I'm gonna get you a bar of soap, I swear.
I used mine and Remy's today because Remy's not here. Oh, and looks like they have them in the Tequila Sunrise there, really stretching that back. Hiroshi checking on Vicky to see if she's going to tap out, and Vicky refusing to up until now. We'll have to see where this goes. Vicky working, trying to drag her way over to that rope, and up she managed to get there, and the hold has to get released.
That's all I can stand, but I can't stand no more. That's a great phrase. That was an awesome pin from the top rope there, and we got a 2 count. Only a 2 count, but that was an awesome
Only a
pin.
2 count. Again, they're still up and in control, though, but should probably be staying on top of her opponent right now.
For a second there, she looked like she was crumpled up like a tissue on the mat. Oh no, fake out. She got her back.
Yeah, that's why you can't really just wait for your opponent to get up. You have to stay on top of them. As Vicky regains control and powerbombs Nagendra back down onto the mat.
They both pretty much hit as hard as the other one does. It's kind of even. Oh, that isn't nice. Don't kick her in the head. Somebody seems like they're a little salty right now. Are there saltwater otters? I think that's going to be another
I'm not
thing
sure.
on my
I think
list.
there is a thing called a sea otter.
Oh, then the joke sticks. Thank you, Max. Thank you, audience. Oh, and thank you, Hiroshi. I think you probably have more knowledge now with your tentacliness than you did before. Ha 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 ha, Rosie. Anyway, yay, wrestlers!
Looks like Vicky might be a little distracted here, or she's going to the outside for a little plunder.
Hiroshi, I hope you checked under the ring. You have all those tentacles. You could grab like all those places at once underneath there. You could probably sweep them and you know what to do.
And just what would you know about tentacles grabbing all those places, Lily?
Well, look at them. They're all wiggly and stuff. Every time he moves, they're all over the place. Most likely, you could sweep them and touch underneath there and push things aside to see if there's anything.
Oh, an angel manages to keep Vicky from using that chair. Very, very timely intervention there.
Nice! Keep her from cheating! I knew there was something other. Hiroshi! Get her, Nagendra. Teach her that cheating is not the answer. I really can't be impartial about that. I mean, like, nobody should be. Win fairly or just don't.
Oh, and Nagendra's got Vicky in a seated armbar, and she's wrenching back on that hold. And I don't think Vicky is enjoying that even in the slightest. Referee Hiroshi right on top of things here, trying to see what's going to come of this. And let's see if she taps out or not. And Vicky taps out. So with that in mind, victory goes to Nagendra over the larger Vicky Vicious.
It's because she was cheating, and cheaters never win. Or at least not for long. Good job, Nagendra! Good job, wrestlers! Yeah, see, that wasn't biased. I did to both.
And here is your winner. By submission, Nagendra. So yeah, Nagendra getting the victory with the help of Angel Blue, showing Vicky that the underhanded tactics sometimes just don't pay when you've got somebody watching your back.
Exactly.
Well, everybody, that is about it for us tonight here at EAW. So I hope you all enjoyed the show, and I'll be back at it again next week. So in the meantime, I have been the resident freak with the microphone, Maximus Blanks, and to my left,
Liliana Muircastle. Arigato, mina!
woo! Have a great night, everybody, and we will see you all again soon.